Hello and welcome to GFaction. In this video I'm going to talk to you about two of the best and most time-efficient ways to make tons of money in The Witcher 3 that are still working with the next-gen update. Let's get to it. I have talked about both of these methods before, but since the next-gen update came out, some of these methods don't seem to be working anymore, and therefore the videos I made before the next-gen update about making money are now kinda outdated, you know? That's why I'm making an update on those last videos. So let's start with the easiest way. All you have to do is to finish the prologue and get out of White Orchard. When you enter Velen, you have to come to this exact location that I'm showing you on the map. I saw a few comments on the last video saying that there are no cows here for some of you in this location. If this is the case for you and there are no cows here, all you have to do is to meditate for an hour or a few hours, doesn't really matter. When you're done meditating, you will see lots of cows spawning here. Now that the cows are here, our work starts. All we have to do is to kill these cows. With doing that, we get cow hides, cow milk, and raw meat. Also, if you're into achievements and trophies, you will get the Sweet Murderer achievement. You can use the cow milk and raw meat as an infinite source of food, or you can sell them whichever way you fancy. But the cow hides are the ones that are making us rich with this method. Remember to pick every single cow hide up. When there are no more cows to kill, meditate for an hour and the cows will respawn, and you can kill them and loot them again. You can do this as many times as you want, there is no limit to it, and to those of you who said that a monster will eventually spawn if you kill too many cows, I have to answer no. The monster you're talking about spawns only if you kill too many cows in White Orchard. The location I'm showing you is safe at this moment and always has been ever since I started playing this game. Whether CDPR would release an update to change this in the future and make the monster respawn here as well, I do not know about that. Maybe, but probably not. They have more important things to do, I'm sure. But I can assure you that at this moment, this method is completely safe. You can make tons of money doing this. Once you have enough cow hides and you have reached the limit up here, we are going to start selling these cow hides. Now, the best people to sell these cow hides to for the most amount of profit are innkeepers. There are lots of innkeepers in this game. Actually, here are a few of them on the map. You can get yourself to any of these innkeepers and sell your cow hides to them until they have no more money left, and then move on to the next innkeeper and do the same thing over there. The owner of Passiflora has tons of money and is probably the richest innkeeper that I have ever seen in this game, so I would advise trying there as well. But in the end, if you do this method too much, these innkeepers will run out of money and can't buy your hides from you anymore. So what should we do about that? We need more money, right? Well, get away from the innkeeper and meditate for 7 to 10 days. I usually meditate for 10 days just to be safe. It will reset the money that the innkeepers have. One thing I've heard and tried a few times is to make the innkeepers' money come down to zero, absolute zero, make them completely broke. This way, when we meditate for 7 to 10 days, they will have more money than when we leave them with little money, let's say like 10 crowns or something like that. So try your best to completely drain their wallet before meditating for 7 to 10 days. Sell them a few more junks left in your inventory in a way that makes their wallet come down to zero. So keep this in mind. It's something I've learned lately. If you can't take all of their money from them, it's still okay. They will reset their money after 7 to 10 days and you can still sell them your cow hides. It's just that they will have less amount of money. So that was our first method. Let's move on to the next one. In the last video, I've talked about the sword duplication glitch in Kaer Morhen for our second method, but I've tried that a few times and it doesn't seem to be working with the next gen update. So we're going to replace that way with another one. In this one, we're going to farm maces and swords. Now to do this, you have to get yourself to Toussaint. It's in the late game, of course, but the first method will keep you rich and will allow you to craft the best weapons and armors till that point of the game. Doesn't matter what difficulty you're playing the game at, it still gives you enough money to buy anything you want. It's a method for infinite money. So yeah, you don't need to worry about this one being in the late game. Now, there are some bases in Toussaint full of soldiers that you can kill, and as long as you don't kill their commander, the soldiers will keep respawning and you can keep looting them for swords and maces. And don't worry, you won't kill the leader accidentally. Whenever you start fighting the leader, a huge health bar will appear at the top of your screen. So yeah, when it appears, just don't kill that guy, okay? Alright, all you have to do is to reach this location on the map and you will find this base. There are also other bases like this one which you can farm swords and maces from. You can see their location on this map. I personally prefer the one I'm showing you in this video because it spawns way more soldiers to loot, and therefore you can make more money in less amount of time in this base. After you're done killing and looting, get away from that location and enemies so you can meditate in peace. Meditate for a day or two just to be safe, and the enemies will respawn, so you can keep doing this as many times as you want, as long as you don't kill the leader, right? When you see that you can't carry any more swords with you, get yourself to this location so you can sell all the swords and maces that you picked up. Any blacksmith will do really, but this guy has tons of money, so he's gonna be a good person to sell your items to. The top-notch swords guy in Novigrad is also a good option. You can find him in this exact location. Whoever you choose to sell your swords to doesn't really matter, but try to sell them to the richer ones. They usually pay the most amount of money for each sword. After you're done selling, just like the cowhides, get away from the merchant for like 15 minutes or so and meditate for 7 to 10 days for them to make some more money, and then get back to killing some more soldiers. Now there's nothing more to it actually, that's it. Go make some money, buddy. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section down below and I will gladly answer you. For now.